Hello. Happy Monday. Today's Monday. Talk myself through it here. Welcome in. I am solo today. If you've noticed, there's no Gino here. Today is his birthday, and he's going to have lunch with his mom. So he actually he's stopping by the post office right now, dropping off packages. So if you paid your invoice already, your package is headed your way. And then he was going to go get my car wash and then go to have lunch with his mom. So he's going to surprise her. So I said he was going to rush back to help me with the sale, but I told him to go ahead, go enjoy your birthday. So he's doing that, and I'm doing his postcard sale for him. So we have lots of fun postcards today. We do have a couple other ephemera pieces. We have a little bit of Christmas. I added just a little bit that I hadn't packed up yet. And some New Year's noisemakers too. So just a fun mix today. Since the items are pretty small, I'll be able to invoice quickly on these and get them out to you. So maybe I'll just invoice tomorrow just to get them out to you quicker, because a lot of it is Christmas stuff. And so I want to be sure that you get the items in time for Christmas. But yeah, I think everything up here is pretty much Christmas still. Super duper fun. Hi, Jerry. I packed up most of the Christmas stuff that didn't sell. So we'll be having that. You know, I might have a Christmas sale before, but Christmas in July will be the next time that you see all that Christmas stuff. So if there was something you were looking for, it's already packed up. I wouldn't be able to probably locate it because he's already put it on the wall. So, yeah, but we've got tons of postcards and some. Hi, Kathy. Your boxes did go out if you paid your invoice already. They are at the post office right now. So, today, postcards, a little bit of leftover Christmas stuff. We have noisemakers. We have some ephemera. So just some fun items today. All of our postcards will have a $3 start, and our regular cards. There are just a couple specialty cards that are priced higher, but the majority are pretty much all $3 start today. So I hope you enjoy postcards. Gino usually does them, but I stepped in and said, I'll handle it today. We do have some giveaways that we'll do at the end. We're giving away, we have, how many here? 3 reproduction a Santa. Well, there's a Santa with a little girl, and then Santa there. So these reproduction cards, they're probably, I'm guessing, from like the 70s would be my guess, or the 80s. And then we have this postcard here, which was actually sent, and I think it's from the 70s too. And it has its stamp on the back. It's already been packed up, Jerry. Yeah. I packed that up yesterday, came in the basement and packed everything up because it looked like it was such a mess down here because we had open boxes for Christmas everywhere. So yeah, that got packed up. I know which one you're talking about. I don't think I would be able to find it in time. And then we are doing noisemakers today. All of our noisemakers are, well, I think we have 2 different styles. We have the polka dots. These are all $3. The polka dots. We've got different styles of them. They're kind of fun. So if anytime you want to see the noisemakers, those are fun for New Year's. So I thought it would be kind of fun to incorporate that. I am just going to reiterate that if you spend less than $10, we do have to add a $2 shipping and handling charge because the packaging that he purchases is $2. And so if we sell a postcard for $3, then we're actually losing money. So we do have to apply that to the thing. Oh, I'm going to pin it instead. There we go. So we'll pin that up at the top. So hello everyone, and thanks for coming in. Again, today is Gino's birthday. So he's out doing some fun birthday stuff. I think he's going to see his mom today for his birthday. So it's just me. You're stuck with me. So what do you want to see? Do we want to start with cards? Do we want to start with postcards? I do have some Christmas stuff that I don't think you may have seen yet that I'd be happy to show you as well. What would you like to see? So I have a 1928 original fruit crate label here. This is a vintage fruit label printed before 1950. It does say 1928 on it. This is the Santa fruit, and it's on a nice board here. I did buy this at an antique mall. They had a bunch of new old stock on the fruit labels, or fruit crate labels. These are great to frame. This one is in beautiful condition, unused, out of Santa Paula, California. And we are going to put our start in right now. It is a $12 start on the Santa fruit label. And this is the tag they put on the back. It's in beautiful condition. So it's a litho, Schmidt litho. And you can see that right at the bottom, right in there. And then the date is right here. So it's printed before 1950. It does say 1928 on it. New old stock. Vintage fruit crate label. Is it sun-kissed lemons? They're lemons. You don't think of like Christmas Santa having like a sack of lemons, but those are for the naughty kids. That's what they get because they're sour all year. So they're getting a stocking full of lemons. All right, so $12 start on this vintage fruit crate label. These are great to frame. And you have a nice piece of vintage ephemera. Great colors on it too. It's very vibrant. Okay, we will set that aside. Jerry wants to see Christmas. Okay. I do have this bag and I never showed it. Is the tag in here? Okay. This is going to be a $15 start. $15 start. The bag doesn't come with it. I just put it in this bag. It's not a Christmas bag. Just a little grocery style bag. And you're going to get all of these that I show you. I think there's 8, but let me double check. They're all brand new with tags. Precious moments, ornaments that I've never seen before. And they all have a birthstone, or a gem underneath. This one says kindness at the top. Whatever you do it with kindness and love, it says on the back. And these are ceramic, so they are breakable ornaments. This is the first one. I picked these up at an estate sale. They did have a lot of precious moments stuff. But I've never seen the ornaments before, so I thought it would be a fun thing to pick up and maybe somebody would want. This one says love. The pink jewel at the bottom. A friend loves at all times. And they have the little angels at the top there. Very cute. I'm just going to go through each one. This one here is care. Cast all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. Again, you're getting all of these for one price of $15. This is number 4. This one says hope. Beautiful blue color. And this says, hope looks beyond the shadows of today into the sunshine of tomorrow. That's what it says. And you could almost give one of these ornaments to, you know, a different, each one of your friends could have a different ornament. You could pick the one that best suits them, and they would really like it, I'm sure. This one is friendship. When hands reach out in friendship, hearts are touched with joy. And this is a beautiful green one. That's what it says on the back. That is number 5. I think there's 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 different ones in this lot. Great deal at $15. This one is goodness. Taste and see that the Lord is good. It's got that gemstone at the bottom there. This one's green too. You're probably getting like 3 each of the different colors. This one is future. For I know the plans I have made for you, to give you a future and a hope. Got that jewel at the bottom there. These also have their tags with them too. I'm going to show these at a Christmas sale, and we ran out of time. This one's pink, and it says faith. Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive, and you have faith. If you have faith. It's got that pink jewel at the bottom there. There's the back of it. Again, they all have their tags. These were a goodness close to my heart, precious moments, heirloom porcelain ornament collection. 2003 from UNESCO. So these were, I think you probably have the whole collection here. And the last one is blue. And it says warmth. By wisdom, a house is built. Its rooms shall be filled with precious treasures. So you're getting 9 ornaments in this lot for a $15 start. That's a great deal. I've never seen these ornaments before, and that's why I grabbed them, because they're pretty unique, and you're getting the whole set of them. I think it said 2003 Enesco. $15 start. All right, if there's no interest, we will set these aside. It's so quiet in here today. How's everybody doing? All right, let's take a look at some postcards. These are all a $3 start, and we're just going to go through one at a time. I will assign it a number, so if you're watching back, you can definitely message me. My email is on the screen. Oh, you're making apple pie? Well, that sounds yummy. We're having a little get together at our house this Saturday. We're going to have some family over, some of Gino's family, and play cards and have a little meal, so it'll be kind of fun. All right. So the first one here is Christmas greetings. Christmas would not be Christmas if I did not always send my hearty, sincere wishes to you, my old-time friend. This is postmark 1922. You're going through your fabric. Very cool. This is from 1922. It's a $3 start. It does have the postmark, and it has a Christmas seal stamp for tuberculosis on it, which I haven't really seen that before, but it does have the postmark for tuberculosis on the back. $3 start on the 1922 Christmas greetings postcard. This is number 1. If you're watching back, number 1. This one here is beautiful. I would have to say this is probably early 1900s. I can't make out the postmark. It's got the 1-cent stamp, so probably before like 1914 or something like that. All of these postcards are a $3 start. This is a Merry Christmas. You have the holly with the Christmas scene in the back. This is the back of the card. If you know somebody who likes old paper, old ephemera, postcards, you could pick some of these up and put together a little book for them for Christmas. Who doesn't like to get old ephemera for Christmas? I think it's a neat gift, thinking outside the box for sure. All right. So that is that one. If you're watching back, this is number 2. And these are all a $3 start. This one is wrote on the back, and she has December 23rd, 1911. This is a made in Germany card. So it's a German card. Best wishes for a Merry Christmas. It is heavily embossed, and it has like the glitter writing at the bottom, which is really cool. It is in a plastic sleeve right now, so if you're getting a little bit of a glare, that is why. These beautiful flowers. Best wishes for a Merry Christmas. That is written in like the old glitter. This is the back. So it was filled out, but it was never mailed. But she did put the date down here, December 23rd, 1911. And these flowers are heavily embossed. You can see them embossing on the back there. I was trying to think how you could use your old postcards, and you could almost, if you had like a protective sleeve like this on there, you could almost do a wreath or something with them, but you don't want to, I mean, if you put the spot of hot glue on the plastic, you're good, but you wouldn't want to glue it right to the card, obviously, but. Or you could display these if you have them in the plastic sleeves. You could hot glue a dab on your molding or something, because the hot glue should come right off. Test it just to verify, but you could display them like along a molding or something like that. That'd be a neat way to display them as well. Or you could use those old Valentine metal things. I have a few of them where they have the different arms coming out and you put your cards in. The Christmas cards are always a fun thing to display. This, if you're watching back, is number 3. This says, little taper set tonight, throw afar thy tiny light, up and down the darksome street, guide the tender wandering feet of the lowly Christ child sweet. A Merry Christmas. This one is 1922. Again, this has the postmark for tuberculosis. Look at the detail on that. This is a Made in USA card. Beautiful card here. If you're watching back, this is going to be number 4. Number 4. Some of the artwork on these postcards was amazing. This one is one of my favorites. Christmas greetings. This one was never sent. It is beautiful. It's really embossed too. You can see how much that's sitting off the paper. Christmas greetings. You do have a little bit of discoloration in the corner, but for the age, that's to be expected. This is an early 1900s card here. Antique. Most of the cards we have today are antique cards. Over 100 years old, if you can imagine that. Some of the paper. Hi, Kim. It's amazing that how fragile paper is, that some of this stuff survived. And that's what I like about it, you know. This was something that was probably supposed to just be tossed, and here it is 100 years later, and we're enjoying the artwork on it. Can you imagine this in a little frame? You go to the dollar store, go to a garage sale, you find a little 4x6 frame, and you have instant Christmas artwork. It's lovely. And a whole like wall of them would be amazing too. Everybody's so quiet today. If you're watching back, this is going to be card number 5. All of our postcards today, the majority of them are a $3 start. I did go through some precious moments ornaments just a little bit ago, so if that's something that interests you, be sure to watch back. And I went through a vintage fruit crate label. So what's everybody up to today? What's going on? There are 13 of you in here. Nobody's talking. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'll tell you what, it's crazy out there right now. I was doing some running around on Friday, and I had like somebody had road rage, like really bad. You have your dads from the early 1910s and 1920. The cards are Matted and framed with double glass on front and back so you can see. That's a good idea to do it so you can see both sides. But how do you display it? You could almost do a tree of them. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to working tonight. Oh my goodness. You could almost, if you put these in a heavier plastic, like a stiffened holder, so they're a little bit lighter weight than glass, you could decorate with these on a Christmas tree, which would be amazing. Come to think about it. Do a hole punch in the top and use like a pretty ribbon. Okay, so you just take it and flip it if you want to look at the back side. Yeah, these old postcards, and these are antique postcards. They make great little pieces of artwork for sure. All right, up next here. This one is 1918, December 25th, 1918. It was never mailed, but she did fill out the back. A Merry Christmas. Beautiful card. Again, look at the icicles. You have the Northern Star there. The icicles kind of dripping down, hanging down there. This is the back. So she filled it out, but she never mailed it. And this is from 1918. Yeah. Well, I was thinking if you get those stiffer plastic holders, you could put them in there and then hang them, and you could attach a ribbon to the plastic part. But yeah, you could use clothespins. The old-fashioned ones would be so cool too. Great idea. Great idea. You can see the holly. Does this have a marking? I don't know where this card is made. Probably Ohio. Oh, wait. Ohio? The United States is what I meant to say. Oh my gosh, I'm like half asleep today. I'm looking for my little eye thing, but I think someone borrowed it and didn't put it back. It does have a mark here in the corner, but I don't know what it says, but you can see there's a marking in the corner. Yeah, the plastic is going to protect your card. So when you, and I was saying you could even put a spot of hot glue on the plastic and hang them along your moldings and stuff. I don't know if I would do that on your wall. It depends on what your material of your wall is. But I know if you put hot glue on like a molding around a window or something like that, or stairs, along your stairs, I would do a little test and see, but you could probably hot glue them along the banister of the stairway coming down too. It would be really pretty just to do them along the stairwell. But definitely make sure they're in a plastic sleeve because you don't want to hot glue the paper. All right, so if you are watching back, this is going to be card number 6. Number 6. Again, all of these cards are a $3 start. This one has a bird on it. Happy New Year. So this is a Happy New Year card. I can't make out the postmark. Was mailed. So it's probably around 1910. Got the cute little robin, I guess, in the corner. And a framed print in the middle. This is what the back looks like. So there is a lot you can do with postcards, but you definitely want to be sure that you protect them and preserve them. You could make copies of them and then craft with the copies and then just keep these in a nice album. Yeah, I love the robin on it. Isn't that cute? Does a robin mean like a new day, a new start? which would make sense for a new year. And this is the back again. Well, well, Dad, how goes it? Best to you and Bill from Judge. And that was to in Ridgeway, Ohio. Yeah, that's strange, huh? This card is going to be, if you're watching back, number 7. Gino's like, be sure to put a number on them. Like, okay. Gino's not here with me today because it's his birthday and he is going to have lunch with his mom. If she's home, she doesn't know he's coming, so he could get there and she's not there, which means he will probably be here, but I haven't heard from him yet. All right, this one hasn't been mailed. It is filled out on the back. It is a beautiful card. Glad tidings of Christmas. This is in a plastic sleeve. That's why you're getting a little bit of the shine on it. There's the holly. It is embossed. You can see those little dots along the edge here. Are those water droplets? They kind of look like little water droplets up there. They're supposed to be little berries. And then you have the little barn or house and nestled down in there in your classic snow scene. Glad tidings of Christmas. The back, dear niece, a Merry Christmas. Something I am hoping all well and your children. I can barely read it, but yeah, she wrote really tiny. That's the back. So it was never mailed. Place stamp here. Domestic Cuba Canal Zone, Hawaii, Mexico, Philippines, Puerto Rico, P-O-R-T-O Rico, Canada, 1 cent. Foreign, 2 cents. So it is asking for the 1 cent stamp, which means it's quite old. All of these are pretty much antique cards. And if you're watching back, this is card number 8. All of these cards are a $3 start. Great deal for a piece of antique ephemera. We do also have some fun noisemakers today, just in time for New Year. I have a bunch of different ones here. We have clowns. We have polka dots. Different types of polka dots. These are fun to display if you do a little New Year's display. Oh, really? I have a hard time writing that small. I write big, too big. We have this type where you plaque it, and these are older noisemakers. This one. All the noisemakers are $3 start. These are kind of fun. So if you're looking for some vintage fun noisemakers, we got you covered today too. Just in time for the New Year's coming up. All right. This really cool magazine called The Sphere. I'd never heard of this before, but we just picked this up at an estate sale. The couple was from Germany and England. So this is a European magazine. It is a $6 start. He had to write smaller, he'd get whacked with a ruler, huh? This magazine has some really cool stories in it, but it has some really cool adverts in it as well. I'll show you a couple of them. This is from November 19th, 1953. This is the number 7 cigarette advertisement. This one's my favorite. If this magazine doesn't sell, I probably will remove this and have it framed. Schweppervescence lasts the whole drink through. So it's a Schweppes advert with all the different little bottles. Really cute. A Wolseley. I've never even heard of this car before. Reed Paper Goods. Some cool advertising in here. Gordon's Gin, Romer Jewelry, Sherry, Noli Pratt. Some of these, and like cigarette holders and stuff. Like some of these I've never even heard of before. Yeah, for sure. Grant Scotch Whiskey. Ooh, that's a neat car. And then when I was looking in the front, there's a bunch of advertising too. This one's really pretty. That one's nice. The 1950s. Bunch of advertising in the front as well. So 1953, this is a European magazine called The Sphere. It is a $6 start for the magazine. For the magazine. What other Christmas stuff do we have? I have, of course, the Christmas tags. These are $3 as well. This one here. And I always wondered why they were ripped like that. And Gino said that they would rip off just what they needed to use. So that's why I have partial things. So this is the green. $3 start. This is the red. And this one's been open. This one's open. And this is the polka dot one. $3 for choice on those. I should just use them, right? All right. What do we have here? Christmas card holder. This is in the package. Christmas card holder, 1985. It's got the snowman in the middle, and then you would hang all your Christmas cards. However, you could hang your postcards on this too. That's the snowman. I'm sure there's a way you could probably display postcards on this as well. And this is a $3 start on the Christmas card holder. Lots of $3 today. New in the package from 1985. This is from England, and they sold it at Payless. Whoops, where's my finger? There we go. It sold for $6.99 back in the 80s, so there's that. This is going to be a short sale today. Everybody's super quiet. I might have to go take a nap. All right. We have these in invitations. I don't know a date on it, but Hallmark 49 cents for party invites. New in the package. $3 start. It's $3 sale today. $3 start on the pack of invitations for Hallmark. That is what they look like. Really cute. And we have Christmas playing cards. I didn't count them all, or did I? Let me just make sure they're all here. This is what they look like. This is the Joker. So you get 2 of those. But there's an old Scrooge in here, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. There's 52 cards here. They don't look like they've been played with. They're just like in really good condition. This is made by Gibson. So you get 52 cards. You do get your Joker. And then you have, oh, it tells you Go Fish. They included a Scrooge card in there because if you wanted to play old Scrooge, so there's different card games. And so they included the old Scrooge card in there for you in case you wanted to play that game, apparently. These cards are $3. $3 start. 1994 Gibson. 1994 Gibson. Gibson cards. Crazy Scrooge instead of Crazy Eights. Yeah. You got it. Okay, what do you guys want to see? What would you like to see? Do you want me to keep going with postcards? Because I have a lot of postcards to get through. We have some plushies. I have a box of Shiny Brights. And we also have these little packages of Christmas tags. These are $1 a piece. If you just want to do a little bag of them, we do have these available as well for $1 a piece. What do you think? What do you say? What say you? Shiny Brights. Now these aren't ornaments. These are picks. I did sell the other package of these on Vamp. These are Shiny Bright Santa picks. New in the package. And these are start of 25. So I had 2 packages of these. One sold on Vamp. The other one I was saving for one of my live sales. So just a fun little thing. The plastic is a little torn here in the corner and here in the corner, but they are all still brand new in the package. Shiny Bright Sienna Picks. I didn't even know Shiny Bright made the little cupcake picks. But the other one sold pretty quick to me listing it on Vamp, so I don't know how rare they are, but I've never seen them before. No siree. They are adorable, right? Get 12 of them in there. So those are available. I have a flocked deer, a Muffy Vanderbear Christmas mouse, and some other little ephemera. We do have cards. We don't just have our postcards. We have other cards too. And these are $3 start on these cards. A good research project. These are a $3 start. Season's greetings. If you're watching back, this is 5B because we have our postcards and then we have our other cards. 5B. These are mostly lithos that I'm going to show you. Frameable lithos. 1,000 Christmas Joys for You. And this is signed by Chicky. But look at the litho. This is 6B. 6B. This one I showed, I think, in our preview. $3 start. Merry Christmas to my pal. This is open. It does open up. There it goes. Buddy signed this. It was Buddy and Chicky. They were a couple back in like the 20s, I guess. Beautiful. Look at that star up there in the corner. This is 4B. If you're watching back, $3 start. The flock deer. I sold the other one I had. This one's in better shape than the one that I sold previously. This is a $12 start on the flocked deer. It does measure about 7.5, almost 8 inches long, and about 8 inches tall. And it is a $12 start on the flocked deer. We had a surprise party for Gino on Saturday. And so I've been so busy dealing with that, and he had no idea. We did post a little video online, so check it out if you get a moment. It's on my Instagram. he was really surprised. We had about 20 people show up for it, so it was a pretty good crowd. Um, Family and friends. It was fun. So yeah. So I do have a couple pieces that aren't postcards and aren't. Um, they're a little bit more special. You know what I mean? This is a vintage Santa tag. It is a $4 start. It still has a string attached. You can see Santa. Does have a little notch out of his boot there. But he's got this long string, so he must have been attached to a package. The back is just plain old paper. He's super cute. Be cute in a little frame. I did have a couple of these little cards that I framed. They look so cute. I just went to Home Goods and picked up some frames that complemented the colors in the card, and they sure do look cute. And he is $4 start. The other one I have is a $6 start. This is a flocked card. It is so cute. If it doesn't sell, this is another one I'm going to frame. And you can see the flocking on him. Edwin and Catherine Finsmeister signed it on the back. And inside, bet you're all excited with Santa on the way, and goodness knows I hope you'll have just loads of happiness on Christmas Day. And then Albert and Ethel signed it inside. But it's in perfect condition. Adorable. And again, this one is a $6 start. I love these old tags. They're so sweet. This card here is my favorite. And this one is a $7 start. For our baby from Auntie Catherine, 1933. And it says, on Christmas Eve, don't dare to peep, but snuggle down and go to sleep, because honest, if you really do, Santa will be good to you. And that one is $7. So cute. So I think that's all I have besides postcards today. So if you're not interested in the postcards, I can keep going with them. Or if nobody's interested, we can just call it a day today. But pretty much that's all I have are cards and postcards today. What do you think? Let me know what you want me to do. Some people say their body is a temple. Mine is a bouncy castle. Would you like to see postcards or greeting cards? What would you like to see? I think I showed all the rest of the ephemera that I have. The rest is all postcards. All right, so it's 12:53 now. I will keep going and see how we're doing at 1, and then we'll decide, okay? I'll jump back into postcards here. Forgot what number we're on. I have to number these in case somebody watches back. I have to have some sort of a number on here so we know which one they're interested in. So we really go through the sticky notes if you know a good place to get them. And I can't buy them at the dollar store because those dollar store ones don't stick. They fall off. So whenever I see Post-it notes at garage sales, I grab them. All right, so up next, if you're watching back, this is going to be number 9. Oh, cool. I haven't really done much with the online auctions. Christmas greetings. Again, these are a $3 start. This one is from 1910. It does have the postmark and the stamp on the back. What's your online auction company that you use? This is number 9 if you're watching back. Up next is number 10. A Happy New Year. So this is a New Year card. Bonixon. I've never heard of that before. This one is marked 1910. You can't make out the postmark, but she did write it at the very top there, so you can see 1910 on this one. Highly embossed. You can see that embossing when I tilt it. Really pretty card. $3 start on all of the cards today. This next one's number 11. This is, I think, 1923. And it does have the, no, it's got to be less than that. I swear it looks like 1923, but it has a 1-cent stamp. And it does have the tuberculosis postmark on it. May every joy that's seasonable and every wish that's reasonable be granted you this Christmas tide. Jolly Christmas. Walking down the little trail with their sled. Very cute. And then this is the back. And you can see that tuberculosis postmark there. That's number 11. They mostly sell at the Fremont Fairgrounds. I'll have to check them out. This is going to be number 12. Merry Christmas, no better phrase was ever found. No thought enfolded in the sound more sweet than this I send to you in greeting hearty, warm, and true. Again, it's in a plastic sleeve, so if you're seeing that glare, it's because it's in that sleeve. Big window. 1924 on this one. It is almost 100 years old. That was number 12. This next one is number 13. My best Christmas wishes. This one's very pretty. I love the stars on the outside. They go all the way around. And then inside the star is inside of a wreath with pine cones and this beautiful ribbon draped down the front there. This was never mailed, but it was filled out on the back. This would be a beautiful one framed up, but you wouldn't want to cover those stars. That is amazing. You can see the gold when I tilt it like that. How cool would it be to be a artist that designed postcards back in the early 1900s? This next card is number 14. To bring you Christmas greetings, may the Christmas spirit remain with you all year. I never understood why they would hyphen a word there. Why not just finish putting the word? You've got plenty of space on both sides here. I don't know. This one is, I can't make up the postmark. It does have a 1-cent stamp on it, and it was mailed out. Number 14. All right, so we are right at 1 o'clock here. Did you want me to keep going with postcards, or do we want to just call it a day? There are some really pretty postcards here. I might go through and steal some of them and put them upstairs. All right, so we will call it a day. I do appreciate you all stopping by. Our next sale is going to be next Monday. It will not be postcards. It's going to be something else. I don't know what yet, but you can watch for my reel on Instagram. It will kind of announce my sale ahead of time, and I will post it on YouTube as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here in a week. Bye, everyone.